If what you think you can, you can. And if you think you can't, you're right.
Agent Power Huddle is a daily jumpstart, giving you all the tools you need to create an amazing real estate career. Led by top experts in the field, you'll learn how to sell more houses in less time while creating the life you want. Welcome to the Agent Power Huddle.
Morning, everybody. Welcome to Mindset Monday on Agent Power Huddle. My name is Susan Johnson, Susan Johnson and Associates, and I'm excited to be leading this Agent Power Huddle Monday morning mindset to launch your week, hopefully with high energy and passion to get a fabulous week ahead for you. So today we're going to talk about feeling amazing. Feeling amazing. I'm going to start with a little quote for you. And actually this little topic I'm talking about today, just in case you're interested, is coming from the book, Leverage Your Mindset. Excellent book if you ever want to pick that up and read it. But you're going to learn a little bit of it today here on the Agent Power Huddle. So the quote I'm going to start out with is, you have the power to change your thought process. We know this. With all the studies we do, here's the quote. You always have the power to change your thought process from doubt, disbelief, and frustration to anything from possibility to peak performance. So remember that quote. You always have the power. Change your thought process from doubt, disbelief, or frustration to possibility and peak performance. All right. So it's amazing how the human mind can actually either restrict our success or enhance it. And we're going to dive into this today. So the key word here is amazing. And that word is chosen very purposefully in this topic today. Just think about this. One simple thought, one simple belief can either reveal, transform, and just inspire your mind. And consciously or unconsciously, whatever you're thinking about, just thinking about the words, I feel amazing, is one very powerful mindset that can activate the mindset magnet and activate some change in your life. Today, we're going to learn some techniques also on how to do that. So I want you to think about, finding a simple strategy. We're going to talk about this very simple strategy about feeling amazing, making sure that this is actually a game changer for you. So let me ask you this question. Do you want to exceed your own expectations? Not just meet your expectations, not just go on day to day with what you're doing, but actually exceed your expectations? Or are you just okay with the status quo? All right. Are you just okay with your present position, with your financial goals where you're at right now, your wellness where you're at? Hopefully, if you answered this question instinctively, you're already in the growth mindset, which is we can always improve upon ourselves. We can always get better. We can always feel better. And it starts, as I've mentioned, many mindsets before, right here. So I want you to just sit back here. Understand your committedness, you being absolutely committed to feeling amazing and taking great action steps. You have within you the tools to do everything you need. You just need to sit back and realize that the results are going to come from you. I have a few little notes I'm kind of checking down here because I always want to make sure I don't get off topic and that I don't go down too many rabbit holes. But anything we talk about today, everything we starts in that thought process, as I just mentioned. So when you're entertaining any underlying beliefs that maybe, I can't do it, or it's not going to work for me. You see it work for other people, but it's not going to work for me. I can't do it. Then when it doesn't work, you just say things like, well, I knew that wasn't going to work for me. Or you might have mentioned it to other people. Well, I'm going to do this, but I'm not sure it's going to work. Here's the problem with that. You're absolutely right. It's not going to work because if what you think you can, you can. And if you think you can't, you're right. So remember that. You think you can, you can. You think you can't, you're right. So you've already self-sabotaged yourself in that mindset of thinking, other people can do it, but I can't. Change that. Change that mindset. We're going into that today about how you're feeling amazing and what activates you to get in the mindset of production and not self-sabotage. So interestingly enough, self-sabotage, and when I was reading this chapter here, I thought this was really interesting. The word self-sabotage or sabotage in and of itself is derived from action of workers. They were actually throwing wooden shoes called sabots into a machinery. And what they were attempting to do is to destroy the machinery. So this is an analogy we're going to come back to today. Throwing shoes into a machinery to actually destroy the machinery so that it cannot be productive and they cannot perform their jobs. Why they'd want to do that, who knows? But that's literally where the word sabotage comes in. And think about how many times we do that in our own lives. In anything, could be personally or in business, that we are moving along and all of a sudden we do something ourselves to throw a shoe in that machinery and sabotage it. Why the heck are we doing that? Well, we're allowing those negative thoughts and beliefs to sabotage our goals. And that's why today we want to get you in to that mindset of feeling amazing. You get the point? So today's Agent Power Huddle, I want you to visualize drawing that line in the sand. Okay, stop. That self-sabotage stops now, stops today. And we're going to reshift this mindset. And we're going to reshift it. We're going to replace that into a positive belief. And it comes down to your own personal responsibility that, managing your own mental and emotional states are what's going to activate this change. Right. So once you make this commitment, it's proven to make these results and have these things change. So really, really dive in and take ownership. Take ownership of yourself today on this Monday mindset to activate these habits of feeling amazing. All right. I'm going to give you an exercise right now. Now, if you're driving, I know some of you are driving, so you're not going to be able to do this, but you can play it back. You can do it later. If you're not driving, I want you to just really think about this for a moment. You're going to pick up a remote control. This remote control is just like changing a channel on a TV set. Okay. You're going to be changing yourself from doubt, disbelief, and frustration to an amazing moment. So you're going to take yourself from that negative sabotage and you're going to shift yourself by clicking that remote control and changing yourself into a positive mindset, a positive thought that actually makes you feel absolutely amazing. And this is what happens. This is how the exercise works. You're going to close your eyes. And if you can do this with me right now, and if you're driving, I know you can't, but if you can, close your eyes right now. I want you to take 3 deep breaths. We call these cleansing breaths. You're going to inhale and you're going to exhale slowly 3 times. And when you do that, you're going to start thinking back to one time in your life, any time that was such an absolutely amazing feeling. It could be anything from what made you so happy. It could be a birth of a child, a marriage, a proposal. It could be something in your business, your first deal you closed, your first listing you took, whatever it takes to get you in a state of happiness. To bring you a natural smile to your face, I want you to think about that now, keeping your eyes closed if you can. Find that thought, whatever it is that gives you that natural moment, that natural smile. Is it a grandchild? Is it a child that was born? Is it, again, anything is going to be special to you because you are unique and special. Find that thought. This is going to really make such an amazing difference for you. Choose that something, and I want you to instantly focus on it and feel that smile come to you. If you have found that and you find yourself naturally smiling right now, what you literally have already done is you've taken that remote control, you click the channel, and you have changed it. You've changed it to a positive thought. Now, how are you feeling when you think about that thought? I'm going through this a little bit quickly on this Agent Power Huddle, but I really want you to internalize it and do it. Take the action and do it on your own. How are you feeling? Are you feeling amazing? Odds are you are, because you've now trusted in yourself. You trusted in yourself to find that point, to bring yourself to that point of that amazing, happy feeling. That's naturally something that's going to juice you, get you happy and excited. It's redirecting you away from those negative self-sabotaging thoughts and directly into feeling absolutely amazing. So if you are doing that exercise on your own, you can open your eyes now and welcome back. And think and take about that positive emotion. Take that positive emotion about how you felt in that moment. And notice also how your perspective has changed, because right now, anything that was negative is literally irrelevant. It really is. It's irrelevant. And many, many times, folks, our self-sabotaging habits that come up are something that can be changed with a pattern interrupt like that, with an exercise just like that, changing your state. And if you listen to anything with Tony Robbins, you will know that he will teach you that you can change your state in an instant. And that's where I'm going with you today. And I want you to focus on feeling amazing, absolutely amazing. You can also take this moment, and I want you to also know that the next step in this is taking a piece of paper. See, I do this on my own, literally. And you write down these 3 words on a piece of paper, not in your phone, not on your computer. You literally write these 3 words down. I feel amazing. I feel amazing. Ink it. Ink it. And I see some of you shaking your heads, and you've maybe done things like this before. And that's really important, because when you ink it, it becomes very real. When you ink it, you are already taking actions to making these changes. You see? So it's not about just typing it out. It's not just about putting it in your phone. It's really when you take the exercise to ink it and write it out. The next step is to actually say those 3 words 3 times. I feel amazing. The second time, more intensity. I feel amazing. The third time, I feel amazing. These are called affirmations, incantations. I'm sure you've heard this before. Are you practicing it though? Are you saying it over and over again? Because you can't help yourself but feel amazing when you start doing these incantations. I'm a mean, green, fighting, listing machine, whatever it takes for you to get these affirmations to empower you. That's where I'm going with you. Feeling amazing. How do you feel when you do that? Ask yourself that. Do it and see how you feel. I already feel more energized and inspired, even since starting this Agent Power Huddle, sitting up more in my chair, because I'm coming through the screen here to you as well with some power and some energy. I feel amazing. It's interesting too. If you know anybody that have any kind of struggles or maybe, illnesses. I have a friend of mine. She's battling stage 4 cancer right now. She has been for several years. It went away, came back with a vengeance to her. I'm not taking you out of this amazing state into a negative state. My goodness, if you knew this woman, you would be so inspired. Her name is Shannon. She's a dear friend of mine. She was my executive right-hand lady and assistant for a couple of brokerages. And now she's one of my very dearest inner circle best friends, soul sisters. She's been fighting this fight of cancer. And I got to tell you, the doctors and everybody tell her, be prepared after you go through your chemo, which she goes through weekly, her radiation, which she goes through weekly. And they tell her, be prepared to be tired, be prepared to be exhausted, be prepared, not to make any plans ahead. But that's not our Shannon. She's not going to take that mindset, because I got to tell you, she has a mindset of a warrior. If you don't, I'm talking to you about Shannon, but if you know somebody in your life, that mindset of a warrior, she has the strength of a goddess. And I'm not just saying that. She truly does. She is not going to let this not help her feel amazing. Okay? She may be not truly feeling that way, but she's going to put her mindset in the fact that she's going to make plans and she's going to spend time with her friends and her family. She's going to live her life. Today is a good day to have a good day. She's never said those words, but she lives them. I see it. I see it in her. So I use that one example. I'm sure you've got other people in your life, maybe it's even yourself, that has had some struggles and some challenges, and you see how it can be played out. These are not just words, I feel amazing. These are actions. These are incantations. These are belief systems that we put within ourselves. I feel amazing. Today is a good day to have a good day, a great day. Right? It can't be denied if you watch people really empower these and utilize them. That's why I took this Mindset Monday to focus on these with you. It can have an amazing influence, not just only on your own life, but on other people's as well. This is very contagious, by the way, very contagious. When we say, I feel amazing, do we really improve? We actually do. We improve when we start taking more actions because we don't let ourselves think about the opposite. I really don't want to push you there, but the opposite. What's the opposite? I feel amazing. I feel lousy. You start going down that rabbit hole, and all of a sudden I have aches and pains, and I'm laying on the couch, and you are not taking any action at all because now you're focusing on, all these ailments, all this negative. What you focus on expands. We say this over and over again. I feel amazing. Expand it. Utilize that. Empower yourself with that, and take action with it. Do I sound like a broken record? I hope I do. I'm purposefully doing that for you. I want you to do the same. That's what we call them, incantations, affirmations that you say over and over and over again. It's the recordings that we place within us. I'm pausing purposefully there. So it's that remote control you pick up, right? Remote control that it's, your mind is waiting for you to activate it, to press that button. I'm using that as an analogy. When we align, as I do weekly, I do this little action weekly. If you're ever watching me on these versus just listening, because we're on podcast and everything else, by putting my hands together, first not in alignment, and then aligning the fingers together. When you see that alignment, it's an alignment of our beliefs and our mindset, working them together to create that reality. That's what today's about. That's what launching Monday with a Mindset Monday is all about. This is simply picking up that remote anytime you want to. If you feel that sabotage, that shoe is just about to be thrown into that machine, and then you pick up that remote, you go, heck with that, click. What's my positive thought? Bring yourself back. Shift that state instantly. I feel amazing. I feel amazing. I feel amazing. Whatever it takes, right? So to recap some of this, what did you just do to change that channel? I've been going on and on and on talking about it. Let's reactivate that. What did it take? What did you do? You stopped. You relaxed. You took 3 deep cleansing breaths. Inhale, exhale. You closed your eyes. You trusted in yourself. You reactivated your mind, and you thought, my gosh, what is something that brings me such natural joy and happiness that if you're in a room by yourself, you are going to have a smile on your face instantly by thinking that thought. What is it? Take yourself there emotionally. Then with that thought, you're naturally smiling. You're going to say 3 times to yourself, I feel amazing. I feel amazing, with more intensity. I feel amazing. And you're going to increase and change that state instantly. You're going to write down and think about the 3 words that you just did. Relax, trust, and repeat. I feel amazing 3 times thereafter. Folks, that is your remote control. That right there. If you can embed that daily, anytime you feel those self-sabotaging is about to happen, anytime you feel you're about to pick up a shoe and throw it in, and believe me, I don't care where you are in your business, how many years you've been doing this, whatever, how productive you are, every one of us have this at some point, sometime. Because if we're growing, we're pushing ourselves to a new level, we're trying new things, and there's usually that little self-doubt that comes up. Can I really do it? Can I really do it? If you are challenging yourself and taking enough risks, which we say every week, then you're definitely going to have these things come up. And that's why these mindsets are so important, to help you, give you the tool belt to deactivate anything like that comes in, steps in your way. Okay? Anything that steps in your way. So another thing that I wanted to add to this, which is really interesting, is I brought this up earlier. I feel amazing is contagious. You know, it also helps you feel amazing when you help other people feel amazing. And I hope I'm doing that with you today. I hope I help you feel amazing. When somebody comes up to you and says, hey, how are you? You are never again going to respond with fine, thank you. Fine, thank you. How are you? That's the initial knee-jerk reaction. The next time somebody asks you that, which I'm sure they'll ask you that at some point today, how are you feeling? Your response is, I feel amazing. I feel amazing. First of all, it's going to take them aback. Again, I've done this before, so it's going to take them aback a little bit. And you may see them smile and chuckle a little bit because they weren't ready for that response. What did that just do for them? That made them laugh and smile and feel amazing, didn't it? These little things are the The subtle changes that will have such a huge impact on anything and everything you do. I feel amazing. Respond that to the next person that asks you that, and then watch their response back. It's really quite fun. So the fact is, you really are amazing, and you need to believe it. Reframe yourself and really get yourself into that habit, into that mindset, into those incantations. I feel amazing. Another thing about those 3 words, to feel amazing, it's a power suggestion, isn't it? It's a power suggestion, and that's going to untap potential that you also have inside of you. Because remember, our actions are going to be based on our emotions and our feelings. And if you are feeling amazing, trust me, you will be taking much more action at a much higher level than you ever would in any other mindset. It's going to untap that for you. So take this today and take these this Mindset Monday and put it in, implement it and try it out. Promise me you'll do that today. Make a commitment and then carry it on. Make it a habit day in and day out. I hope you enjoyed this Mindset Monday, everybody. We are a little bit early. I've got a couple little mindset updates here for you that will wrap this up. And here they are. So remember that our mindset can either enhance our success or it can sabotage it. The mind and thoughts that we feed our mind have an amazing ability to impact our outcomes and even our health, by the way. When you experience negativity, anxiety, stress, you can change the channel. Pick up that remote control because you've got it now, don't you? You can counter those destructive thoughts. You can change the channel and you return to that amazing state you were in. And you know that once you get in, it's going to shift and change everything for you. When you think you feel good, you can feel better. When you think you feel amazing, you will feel amazing. And write those things down and say it out loud and repeat it with higher intensity every time. So go on about your day, everybody. Go on about your week and feel amazing, be amazing, and take amazing action in your business, in your personal life, with your health, with your family, with your friends. And just keep going on. Love seeing you here on Agent Power Huddle. Listen back on podcast, share it with friends. I will be out for the next couple of weeks, folks, because my daughter is getting married. I'm going to be in Idaho in her wedding. So that's going to be absolutely as amazing as well. So take care, everybody. Have a great week. Great having you here. Thanks again.
If you'd like more information or to get connected to the Agent Power Huddle, join our free Facebook group. This call was designed for the agents in our EXP organization, but open to any agent from any brokerage. If you're a guest and you're interested in learning more about EXP or our specific resources within the Agent Collective, reach out to the person who invited you to this call to get more info. Produced by the Agent Collective Media Network.